Looks like we got us a bit of a situation here. The breeze builders have got us pinned down, and we've been waiting for a volunteer to blow up their munitions building. Looks like you're it.
So hello everybody, welcome back to Spyro the Dragon, Ripto's Rage. Oh, these little fuckers. As you can see, starting on Zephyr. I did say last time that we were going to do Zephyr and Seabreeze Harbor. Decided to start on Zephyr. Wow, I'm just getting my... Wait. Oh, fucking... That's right, those birds do that. Just getting my fucking ass kicked here. There we are. That's better. Decided to start with... Fucking hell. Decided to start with Zephyr because, that was the first one on the achievements list. And I figure, you know what? There's no real order to these, so I mean, that's... You know, the order of the achievements is good enough for me. I don't remember which levels in here. Like, I remember Fractured Hills has a head bash thing. Other than that, though, I do not remember any of the other ones having it. I know that there's probably one more that does. Oh, hello. But I don't recall what it... Oh god, those rockets do track. I thought that first one was bullshit. That was also bullshit, but in my favor, so I'm fine with it. Hey, you get your ass down here. Hey, hey. Yeah, fuck you. I'll get you eventually. So yeah, we'll do Zephyr and we'll still do Seabreeze Harbor. That was actually maybe here. Oh, I see. I haven't got all the birds. Wow, dude, you're yeah? What you got? Think you can hit me with a rocket? Oh, you suck, boy. You suck. Alright. See, as you can see, it is a war zone. Now, this one is the one with Romeo and Juliet, right? I think so. I also don't think that they're quite called that. It's probably like, you know, it's like a Romeo and Juliet thing where you know what it is, but they don't really say it.
Dang cannon just ain't working for me. Do you think you can blast that bird, soldier? Jump up here and give it a try.
Oop. Oh my, dude, you were aiming way too high. Let's just get that. I mean, there you go. It's just all about quantity, not quality. Oh, wait. I also just saw that. Boop. Nailed it. Oh. Honestly, the fact that this moves so much smoother may actually make aiming a little bit harder. Like in the original Spyro game, it was like, you know? Which, I mean, technically made it easier to aim because you had very strict angles that you could be shooting at. Also, that one there I dropped off for, I actually remembered that. That one would fuck me over so much because it's like, I got them all though. It's like, what? Where's the thing? It's like, oh right, that one thing that blew up and it dropped off of the map. Alright, Tubbs. You got so many locked doors in this, in this place. So, if you watch a lot of my videos, you may have seen last week's Black Mirror episode, which did not have commentary because I was sick. You then may have seen this week's Horizon video, or Cube video that came out yesterday, new series. Check it out. It's only like 8 minutes long because, you know, the puzzles in that game are really easy for, you know, the first chapter at least. Anyway, if you watched the Cube one, because it was only 8 minutes, I don't sound all that sick in it, but if you watch the Horizon one, you'll notice that, oh god, as the video progresses, I sound worse and worse, and that's because the way I'm sick right now is I'm perfectly fine, Like, I feel perfectly fine, but my nose is still a little stuffed up. So, like, hey, little bird. Goodbye, little bird. Which, it sucks for me. But the thing is, right, is, throughout the day, like, my nose gets really dry and gets, and it starts to, like, hurt to breathe through it because it's so dry, right? But as soon as I start recording and start talking and talking and talking, right, my nose gets more and more plugged somehow. Like, apparently me talking is forcing snot up my nose or down my nose or something. I don't know. Oh, boosh. And, it just makes me sound worse and worse as the video progresses. So I do still have at least one more video. That was the achievement, by the way, to blow up one of those guys with a cannon. Oh my. So, like, ow, 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 not off the thing. Oh, look, it's one of the cow thingies. Are they cows? I don't remember what they're called. But I need to rescue those for this guy. I do. Oh God, are they fucking dive bombing me all the way down here? Oh God, I mean they're coming close. I need to find. There it is. It's like I need to find the way back up because I need to take care of this. Like, I wasn't expecting the guy to shoot at quite such an angle. But anyway, yeah, so I imagine as this video goes on, I'll less and less want to record Assassin's Creed, because I mean, by the end of Horizon, right, because I was supposed to record at least one other video after I recorded Horizon. I did not, because by the end of Horizon, I sounded so stuffed up, and so plugged up, that it's like, if I record another video, it's going to be bad. Did Cube today, and it was fine, because it's like an 8-minute video. It did nothing, right? 8-minute video, and I didn't even talk for like the first, like, I don't know, like 2 minutes of it, which I realize, you know, not talking for 2 minutes doesn't sound like a lot, and for most of my videos, it's nothing. Yeah? Frick? I got cannons too. Also, why does it sound like fucking... Yeah, I know that you fly through there-ish. Got him. Prick. Oh, nobody important was down there. Oh yeah, but you know, like, after this video, which, you know, generally gets a lot closer to an hour, although quite a few of them don't quite hit an hour, but they still get a lot closer than, you know, 8 minutes. I don't know whether or not I'm going to want to record Assassin's Creed after that, because I can only imagine what it'll sound like, or what I'll sound like by the end of that. And Assassin's Creed almost always goes out past an hour, so I mean, there's that. But yeah, so Zephyr, Warzone, birds versus weird slug things. Honestly, do not recall them being slug things.
Wow! What an explosion! It sure is a good thing I had my helmet on. Oh yeah, the Colonel wanted me to give this talisman to you if you got through the breeze builder defenses. Good job, soldier.
Oh, that's right. That's right. That's why I wanted to do these two together. So, the breeze builders are attacking the the Zephyr people here. And if you recall, the other level we're going to in this part is called Breeze Harbor. That is not a coincidence. Okay, so maybe it was these things that I was thinking of, where it's like when you zap them, they, I don't remember what they're called. Let's go talk to Little Bo Peep here.
My name is Little Bo Peep, and I've lost my cowlicks. With these battles going on all of the time, they keep running away. Can you help me get them back into my pen?
5 cowlicks, which isn't hard. This is interesting one because it's another one of the ones where you can technically do it without talking to the guy. I mean, there's quite a few of those in this game where you can just do it. Like, if you know that it's a thing that needs to be done, like, you may as well just do it. There's no real reason to talk to them first. I don't think you can blast open that door. If you can, I never did. Oh yeah, look at ladders. I don't remember you climbing them quite that slowly, but maybe that's just because I was always got him. Just like, fuck it, I'm gonna just jump my way up. So these two here, I do believe, are actually supposed to be the last two of them that you get. And you may wonder why, and that's because, like, you don't actually have the height to get them up there. Also, I think there's another mystery base. Yeah. Another one of those annoying things. But with the power up, you can totally do it. So, because with you get the flame power up, they go just a teensy bit higher. Thank you for that. So I just reacquire this. Yeah, just a teensy bit higher. Honestly, that I think may be further than they even used to go. Oh, fuck me. He's too close to the wall. I also don't think they'll ever walk off ledges. I don't think that's a thing they do. The rest of my money down here. Make sure I don't miss it. Nope, looks good. Yeah. But yeah, I'm pretty sure they don't run off of ledges. I could very easily be wrong about that. But I feel like that's a thing. Unfortunately, they do stand like... Oh, there we go. He finally made it up. They do stand awfully close to it, which means they... I don't actually remember that being a thing, though. Like, them being too close so that they don't get the distance because they hit the wall first. I feel like they always went at least a little bit out, you know? Fuck off, little prick. I don't know what the hell that noise is, though. Is that the Cowlix making that weird, like, cat-like noise? I noticed that before, and it's like, the fuck? I thought it was like a weird cannon firing thing because it was happening while I was firing the cannon. I was like, that doesn't make sense, but it's Spyro, so it doesn't have to, you know? Yeah, you can also do this. You can actually hurt them just by, like, walking behind them and they'll walk away from you. I forgot that was a thing until just now, but obviously it's fairly pointless. On, cow, get your ass moving. They do like to get stuck. But yeah, there's those two there. I guess they're not necessarily the last two that you have to get because they are fairly close. And there is another couple that I guess would be considered a little bit difficult. Oh, that one was counted even before he actually made it all the way into the cage. Or the pen. It's also a weird pen. It's one of those pens like you would see in a video game. Like, obviously in a video game. But in like a Minecraft or a Portal, well, maybe not Portal Knights, unless they added animals to that game since the last time I played it, which, I mean, I guess possible. I mean, they added flat worlds at some point in between me playing it off and on, or with how much off I have with it at times. Or it's like, right, because, like, you can walk into it, but you can't walk out of it.
Here's a little something for, you know, the effort.
Which, you know, in games like Minecraft and that...
There are two more Cowlix out there somewhere, but I haven't seen them in days.
Yeah, get two more. But yeah, where it's like, hey, you walk out, but you... Oh, I guess you can walk in and out. I think in the original you could walk into it, but it was more of a... It was like the slope in, but then like the straight edge on the inside. So like, you know, you could actually walk the Cowlix into the pen. I'm surprised that wasn't an achievement, you know, to get a Cowlix in the pen without flaming or charging it. That would have been a good achievement. Would have been a solid one. Also would have been kind of a boring one and super fucking easy to fuck up.
What light from yonder window breaks? That window up there, dummy. The professor said he was working on a way to help me get back with Juliet, but
I haven't seen him in a long time.
Yeah. The professor is a fucking madman at times. Also, like, this one here has to be, like, the most, like, oh, are you fucking kidding me? One out of all of them, right? Like, there's some, orbs and that you go for that, you know, aren't the easiest, but, you know, whatever. It doesn't matter. This one here, it literally, like when you get the orb, it's just, like, voids everything you just did. It makes everything you just did seem insanely pointless. Oh. Dude, I'm not even up there. What is your issue? Dumbass, there's nobody here to give you bombs. So, I need this cowlick, obviously, to be over there. But I don't know if I get... I mean, I get fairly good distance with them. I mean, it might work. I think I can clear it with them. Dude, you need to, like, get off of the fucking wall. You suck. Oh, right. That's what happens. I forgot about that. That is exactly what happens. Did that happen in the original? I feel like that isn't something that happened in the original, where it just, like, kind of sucked him over there. You know? I'm reasonably certain that you could fuck that up. Maybe it was because he was, like, jammed in the corner, and the developers are like, look, if you get him into that corner, you can't get him out of it. So, you know, we'll just like magnet him to the other side for him. That would be real nice. That wouldn't really surprise me. That would be like a little tweak that's like, all right, I get you. It makes sense that you would want to change that. Oh my god, dude, get on the fucking thing. I guess there would really only be like a cowlick that you could get there, right? Without flaming or charging, because obviously these guys you have to. Obviously the ones down in the hole, but I think there's like one. Oh my god, he almost, like, that one almost didn't make it. Why did he go off at such a weird angle? See, now that one there, I feel like he got, like, knocked away. And, like, hit something that sucked him back to the ledge. Get off the fucking thing, you piece of shit. They're too close together. They keep, like, interacting with each other, which is becoming an issue. Hang on. Also, if you watched my Horizon video, you'll know that that'll happen more and more as the video progresses. So, another reason to not really feel up to recording Assassin's Creed afterwards. Dude, get your fucking ass over there. These cowlicks are being such a fucking annoyance right now. They're getting, like, insane height. Like, honestly, like, the little bit, like, I'm remembering from the original, I want to say they got way more distance than they ever did height. Like, I don't think they ever could have, like, they could very obviously clear that ledge there. Once again, maybe just something that the developers changed for this, because it isn't hard, like, by any means. So they just took out, like, the annoyance. In all honesty, because, like, a lot of people will bitch and moan if a game isn't, like, perfect to the original, you know, when they do a remaster. I would much rather them, like, alter it ever so slightly and just take out, like, the annoyances.
You got all 7 cowlicks for me. Here's a fair reward.
Like, if a developer does a remaster and they go through it and they make it like the original, right? That's to be expected. But now, if they were smart, they would make it like the original. Go over, like, forums and shit like that. Yeah, you can't make that. 100% positive you can. and see everybody's complaints about the game, right? And then tweak it. You know, where it's like, oh, this, and this, right? It's like, oh, this is bullshit, or, you know.
Spyro, my boy, I've got a magic bean, seed for you in here somewhere. Ah, here it is. Why don't you plant it in the ground and see what grows?
Really? No animation for him giving you the seed, eh? Well, I call bullshit. You totally got an animation in the original. But yeah, these are the magic seeds. Oh, I wonder if they changed that in here. If they changed like the timers for shit so that you can't do like the ever so minor skips that you used to be able to. Because one thing you could do with these things is in the original, when you spit them in, you could actually skip some. Yeah, they definitely changed it. Because of the way they grew out of the ground in the original, right? You could, like that one there specifically, I remember being able to do, you could plant the seed and then jump on it as it was growing. And it would just carry you up and you wouldn't need to go and get, like, obviously you would need the second seed at some point. But you didn't need it right then, you know. It's there. Yeah, see, they definitely altered it. The bastards. All of these, that's the kind of stuff where it's like, why would you tweak that, right? Like, some tweaks are like, I get it. I get why you would tweak that. That makes sense. And then there's some where it's like, really? Why'd you feel the need to take that out? I don't remember where that one is. Oh, what was the... Oh, right. Come here. I understand also that they're magic seeds, but I would like to know, like, why they work quite that way. Am I doing something? Let's see, because I need to go up. But then I also need... Oh, right, there's another seed up there, okay. I was like, wait. This isn't quite right. Boop. Hey, I barely fucking made it. Alright. For some reason, I remembered, like, taking a seed and, like, spitting it up onto one of these things and then climbing up there for something, but I don't remember why. So you'd have to be slightly careful with that. Because, obviously, there is a massive explosion right there. Spit. Nailed it. And, to go with that massive explosion is a damage hitbox. So, I mean, you get, if you time that just a little bit wrong or go just like that little bit too far forward, you can really fuck yourself. Right, there it is. For some reason, I didn't see that ledge the first time. 2 more seeds, Professor. How could you?
Well done, my boy. Here are 2 more seeds to get you the rest of the way. Oh, and take this with you if you don't mind. It's been cluttering up my pockets.
Yeah, why would you want a magical orb when you can put more seeds in it? Also, I do believe I warned... Well, I don't know if warned... Oh, this is the part that I was thinking of, maybe. Because it's like, you need the seed in there, but you can't put it in right away because you need to... Because you need to be on the other side of it first. Also, am I missing gems here? No. Okay. But yeah, like, I think at the end of the last part I said that Zephyr was a pretty long one, and Seabreeze Harbor is also not all that short. They're also probably the 2 levels, or like the... Oh, fucking hell. Like, the only 2 levels that I think, like, are really intertwined. I mean, you get the stuff mentioned about the different worlds, like in the fucking, what was it, the snow one that we did last time. Too far. They mentioned that they were going to a hockey game in Coliseum, or Colossus, not Colosseum, I mean Colossus, right? And every once in a while you do get them saying stuff like, oh, I'm going there, whatever, right? But like this one here, it's like literally, I don't know how well they did it, because in the original, right, it's like, oh, these are the sea breeze whatevers, right? From Seabreeze Harbor. And then like you go to Seabreeze Harbor and they're like, oh, those are those pricks from Zephyr. And neither of them look like they do in their own world, you know? Like the birds all in Seabreeze Harbor used to be like pelicans, right? And I guess the weird slug things track.
Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou Romeo? Oh, there's Romeo. You can have this. I don't need it anymore.
But yeah, all that work to get up there, and it's literally like, oh, she didn't see that he was there and could just fly to him at any point. It's like, that's it. It's like, fuck you. Like, really? Also, what was on the ground? Was there something glowing on the ground there underneath where she was? Nope, just some grass. Okay, so I do got some monies that away. Look, I could get there too, and it didn't take me nearly as long. Stupid bird. Oh. Up and that way, huh? Oh, right, the magic pot thing. That's what it is. Okay. Yeah, that thing right there. That makes sense. I completely forgot about that. It shows up in a good number of levels. Like, it's a decent chunk of levels that those pods show up in, and it's annoying every time. Oh, God. Because, like, every time it's just, oh, yeah, you gotta go all the way back to the beginning. There it is. Forgot where it was there for a second. And I think this was one more, yeah. Yeah, and like this, and I think a lot of them, actually. Like, the last one wasn't like right at the flag for the beginning of the level, but I think most of them end up like, well, I guess all of them end up like right near it, but usually not like that close. Alright, Sparks, what did I miss? Way that way. Oh, are you fucking kidding me? Ah, right, I forgot that they have a couple of fucking hidden things in there. I think you could also land on those at some point. In the original, you could land on the tops of the huts. I could be wrong about that one. But once again, that was back in the day. You know, there was a lot more stuff that you could land on just because they didn't have... You know, making a slope was a lot harder back then than it is nowadays. So, you know, stuff that was supposed to be round would usually have, like, be, like, slightly round and then have, like, a flat top on it. Just to, complete it. Good Christ, Sparks. Where the fuck is this one? That way. Oh. It's not, like, straight up, is it? Nope. Still that way. Holy hell. Did I really miss one over in the fucking cow den? Like, that's where he's leading me to, right? Yeah, that's totally where he's leading me to. Just to make sure in the thing, yep. What the fuck did I miss in here? Oh! Really? You put one in, you motherfuckers. One fucking gem. Like, ugh. Stayed on the platform. I did not... I shot the thing and then immediately ignored it. And now I'm fucking like, oh, God, I can't believe that. One gem. Fuck you. Oh, God. Anyway. So yeah, now we're going to go to the Seabreeze Harbor. And, help them defend against these, and yeah, help them defend against the Zephyrs. Did they just call them Zephyrs? I don't remember. Because, I mean, these guys were the Seabreeze... something or other. The Seabreeze Builders, I guess. Which doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but whatever. Let's go home, though. Or return home. And Check it out. But yeah, as you can see, they don't. Oh, little slug man. Oh, look at you, you're all bubbly. As you can see, they don't quite look the same as the birds that we were fighting, but I mean they are. Also, it's Breeze Harbor, not Sea Breeze Harbor. Yeah. The fucking charge is kicking my ass here. All right. So you got to do this throughout a lot of the level: is kill all the little fuckers, so that you can power up the fans and that. You also didn't need that to get over here, but you know, why not? Oh, there it is.
The mess, Spyro. We are currently suffering from a land blubber infestation. First they put out the fires in our boilers, and now they've shut down our ship too. If you could stoke up the fires under the boilers, I'm sure you could make your way to the ship. The steam from the boilers will activate our highly advanced machinery.
Yes, highly advanced. I love the looks they've given some of these guys, right? Like those guys, they look great. Like in the original, it was just like a straight up pelican. Like there was no equipment, like no headband, nothing. It was just, the fuck is that? So he makes spikes, right? Yeah. Hello, Mr. Firefighter. You lost that fight down, didn't you? Yeah, these pricks. Oh. Boosh. Oh, hey. Boosh. Nope. Got him. No. There it is. I was like, I know there's something else. So the achievement for this one has to do with the rail car. And I'm not sure if it's got him. Oh wait, is there something else? There is, right? Yeah. I'm not sure if it's like one of like an achievement that's like actually difficult, or if it's just like you have done the thing achievement, like, because it's to not crash the minecart, right? But to complete the actual objective, you obviously can't crash the minecart. Like, at least, like, to get the orb, right? You have to have at least one clean run. So I don't know if, like crashing it will just, like, automatically void the achievement. Like, you have to leave and come back or what? Like, because, I mean, to be fair, I found out that in the last video when killing the spiders, the thing that voids that achievement is if at any point you land or lose the power up. So like when I did eventually get it, because it still took me a couple tries after, I took the power up, went through, killed them all. They started to respawn, but I flew through the power up again before I lost it. And it obviously gave me back my timer, and I still got the achievement, even though technically I did use 2 power-ups. Yeah, whatever. God, I almost missed that guy too. What the hell is wrong with me not being able to fucking charge a bucket? I don't know about the big guy. I think the big guys, like the firefighters, are just close enough to the fires to put them out. But the little bucket guys run around, and they will just, like, there's one a little later, I think.
Those landlubbers have littered these metal spike mines all over the harbor. If you can clear them out, I'll give you this orb I found in a clam yesterday.
What was I saying? Right. Nope. Oh my, those are... Oh, look at that. There's right there. Not what I was aiming for, but alright. There it is. Aim back down. Nailed it. I think there's... Is that it here? That might be it here. Shit, what was I talking about? I was just saying... Oh, right, the little... Nope. Oh, there's a part later where there's one of those little bucket guys. And, now whether or not that'll be the same, I don't know. I also don't know where that thing was that I destroyed, so I'm just kind of running backwards to see if it, like, spilled there. There it is. I was like, I'm pretty sure it spills somewhere where you've already been. But he actually runs away from you. Or at least, once again, he did in the original. I remember them moving around a lot more than they already are. So, I mean, maybe they just don't move as much. But, that would be weird. But yeah, he just straight up runs away from you until you light the fire. And then he goes to it and, like, spits it out. Like a real bastard. Boat. I do like how the boats stop here. Like, well, I guess they technically don't stop. They just slow down. But, you know. Also like how they do a 90-degree turn. And there's, like they slow down. They do 90-degree turns. There's literally one fan over there. Like, that's it. I think over here, yeah. You more or less want to get these done, like, and out of the way. Just mainly because, like, just like most stuff like this, as soon as you get it, it automatically teleports you back to, there you go. Back to the guy, so.
Spyro, here's that orb I promised. Sorry if it still has clam juice on it.
But you got it out of a clam yesterday, so not only does it have clam juice on it, it has fucking day-old clam juice on it. Like, wow, buddy. I understand also why they, you know, do that, take you back to the guy. That makes sense. I would much rather them teleport me back to the guy than having me, or than making me run all the way back to him. Because there's one or two things throughout the game where I'm not really gonna, you know, it's like, you'll probably remember where he was because the levels aren't very big. But it's just like an annoyance to get back to him. Or, you know. So it's like, you know what, just teleport me. That's fine. I'm fine with that. Also, you may have noticed that, like, a lot of these levels, like, all the levels have the soul counter, right? Not every, I don't think every level has a power-up. I'm trying to think of one right now that doesn't, but I'm having a hard time. Every level may actually have a power-up now that I think about it. Coming to think about it. Like, this one here is the spring, like the one in Colossus. Yeah. Yeah, okay, I'm going to change that. Every level does have a power-up. Never mind. Because I was going to say not every level has a power-up, but they all still keep track of how many kills you've gotten. Once again, reasonably certain that wasn't a cutscene in the original. Oh yeah, there's the little prick. He's a running. There we go. Because I don't... Oh god. Because, like, I'm not sure if you can catch this guy or not. I'm reasonably certain that you couldn't in the original. Because I remember in the original, the way that I always did it was I would go in, I'd light a fire, and then just kind of, like, wait for him to show up because he has to show up to do it. Now, if I do... I'll save that for last. I also really like...
How lucky for me that you came along. My machinery is broken, and the gears I need to repair it are scattered all over the tracks. Can you hop on that trolley up there and collect them for me?
So, funny thing about this is, if you watch Achievement Hunter, which if you're on YouTube, you may or may not, and I have mentioned them before, I would highly recommend going back and watching Versus. I don't remember what episode it was, but it was an episode of Versus where they played this. Oh, missed it. Hang on. And they play this because, like, it's one of those things where when you were a kid, it seemed like really hard, you know? Fucking hell.
Trouble with the trolley, eh? Well, use the left stick.
Yeah, thanks. Damn it. That, I can guarantee you that just voided my achievement. But like, when you were a kid, this seemed really difficult. But yeah, like, they went back, because they, it was Matt and Jeremy, and it was like, oh man, this is, like, really hard, right? And they had, I don't remember them talking about it in any videos before that, but maybe they did. I don't know. I'm guessing they did, otherwise it would be kind of a weird topic to just bring up. But yeah, so like they start playing it, right? And literally they both finish it on their first try. And it's like, wow, and everybody's like, wow, so that was difficult, eh? Well, alright. And they had to like try and convince them. But it's one of those things, right, where when you're a kid, like if you ever play games that you played as a kid, right? Like a lot of people go back and play games that they used to play as a kid. I know I do it all the time. Very specifically with Spyro. Also, if they have TNT, you gotta blow it up. You can't just, oh, fucking hell. Yeah. So shit like this, by the way. Like, this is how bad I was at it as a kid. Last time I played this on, like, on the original, I did it my first try. It's not hard by any means. It is not hard. Once again, though, graphics have improved and have actually made it a little bit more difficult. Because, like, I don't know why, but it definitely, like, it's just different enough, you know? Where, it kind of fucks with you, you know? Like, I don't know, maybe it's because, like, I'm just so used to the original, now it's, like, that little bit different. Oh, fucking hell. I don't know if, like, because I keep doing that, too. Like, I keep moving, like, too soon. And, that might be because I'm used to, like, a little bit more of a delay on his movements, maybe, like, from the original. Maybe he didn't change tracks quite as quickly or something. I don't know. It's very disheartening, because I remember this being super fucking easy. Like, I never found it that difficult, even as a kid. It would take me, like, a couple tries, and then I'd get it, like, no problem. And now, and like I said, the last probably, like, 2 or 3 times that I played, like, the originals, I fucking cruised through this like nothing. Like, I'll admit, I am honestly doing worse in the remastered than I am the last 2 times I played the originals. Like, everything is just different enough. Like, I think, like, the last time I played through the originals, I probably got hit throughout the entirety of the game, like, maybe twice. Oh, see, and then, like, that right there. I'm calling bullshit on that one right there. I definitely hit left. Spyro did not change tracks. I'm not counting that one as my failure. That one was totally his. End of story. But yeah, I can't remember what other game it was. There was another game too from like my childhood that I picked up and started to play, and I remembered it being like, oh, Donkey Kong Country. I bought like the original Donkey Kong Country on the Wii U, right? Because they have like all the Super Nintendo games and shit on there. And I remember playing that as a kid and not being able to beat it. Like, I could not make it through the game. Like, I got my ass handed to me repeatedly throughout it. Like, I don't think I ever made it to the end of Donkey Kong Country, original Donkey Kong Country, as a kid. Fucking game. It's still not easy. I'll admit that. It still wasn't like a very easy game. But, like, I did it, like, fairly quickly. Like, it only took me I don't know, I think I basically just sat there and, like, each day I would play a world of it. Just for something to do, right?
That was great work, Spyro.
Oh, that is the achievement.
Now I can start fixing my machines. Here, I don't have room in my toolbox for this thing anymore.
Yeah, see, so like that's one of those achievements that are just like, you know what? You did this iconic thing from the game. Here you go. Because it's, you know, it's nice of them to do that, because now I don't have to restart the entirety of the game to do it, you know, or the entirety of the level to do it. Because, to be fair, a lot of games would make you. Not gonna lie. I've played quite a few games where it's like, what, you fucked that up? Oh, restart the level. I've also played a few games where it's like, what, you fucked that up? Oh, restart the game because you've now fucked yourself. That I remember being a much longer animation. Hopefully this is all the gems now. Boop, boop. Nailed it. Got all the orbs, got all the gems.
Ship fired up, Spyro. Now we could proceed with our counterattack on Zephyr. Please take this talisman as a token of our gratitude.
Oh, right. I guess this one is technically the first of the story, because, you know, you do this one and then they counterattack Zephyr, but I mean, I don't know. It would make sense either way, I guess. All right. So on to the Metro Speedway. Now I think I mentioned this one before, and I said that it's a lot harder than the other one, which is, I'm still saying is true. So yeah, we're doing this one because, you know, we need to, for one. Okay. Flame all of the pigeons first. Oh, alright. So, I mean, do the first thing first. Alright, that makes sense. Sure. I guess technically you could flame the pigeons and then switch to these assholes. I also think that I missed one. Well, I don't think. I know that. Oh, God. I know that I missed one. Oh, God. This is actually turning out to be rather easy. Do not remember these guys being walruses, but, you know, once again. Oh, God. Better graphics makes it a lot easier to see what they are. I guess I never really paid much attention to what the speedway things were, because, I mean, it's just they're there for like a few seconds, you flame them and you're done. For some reason, I thought there was vehicles on this one. It could just be because, like, oh, God. Oh, that. Nice. Nailed it. First try. Look at that. First fucking try. So much easier. And I got the achievement. Didn't even look at what it was. Got it anyway. Didn't get the time trial. Did not expect to. Let's see. What is the time trial for Metro Speedway? Under a minute 15. Is all of them under? No, Canyon is under a minute 10. All right. Gulps, Overlook, hit Ripto. Oh, yeah. I remember that. Yeah. Now, let's see. If I recall... I don't... Ah, right here. Boop. Hello, Mr. Mayor.
We've been having a crime problem here in Metro Speedway, but I think you might be able to help. A band of cat burglars have been raiding my re-election funds by scaling the walls of the buildings. Would you be willing to help get rid of them? Great! Hunter can knock the scoundrels off of the buildings, but we'll need you to catch the loot before it lands in the canal and gets lost. Good luck. Hunter is waiting for you outside.
All right. So now this here is it's a weird one. I remember there being, just like most of them, there's like a couple things that are a little bit more difficult. I do believe that for the most part, I think you can catch either the bag itself or the parachute. I think as long as you hit like any of it, or at least in the original, I think. Let's see. Yeah. So as long as you hit any of it, you're good. Now there is, just like in most of Hunter's challenges in here. Ah, oh, fucking hell. Damn it, still missed it.
It looks like you...
Yeah, whatever. There's a couple of them. That's not one of them, by the way. But there are a couple of them. Now, the thing about this challenge is it's actually not a bad idea to, like, maybe do that. I think that this one's even rougher than it was in the original. But you want to take your turns rather wide. Just so that, like, you don't want to catch up to Hunter is the thing, right? Like, you want to stay relatively close, but you want to make sure, like... Because, like, I missed that one, and I almost missed a couple other ones. Because, like, they still hadn't, like, officially spawned in, you know? Oh, God. Like, they were still spinning out of them. So, like, if you can stall yourself at the right time, right? It'll make it a lot easier because you'll have time to line up. I don't know where he went to. Oh, there it is. Get it, get it. Nailed it. Nailed it. Please tell me you went through here. Oh, damn it. I fucking lost track of him hard. Just gonna do this, like, right away. Get a little bit of a drop. Get a little bit more of a drop. There we go. It's dangerous to do it because obviously, like, that last one is fucking brutal. I also seem to, speed up to catch up to him, which I'm reasonably... Yeah, because, like, I seem to... Yeah, maybe he slows down if you... That doesn't make sense. I feel like they changed that a bit. Because I remember in the original, I would always do that. I'd just, like, you know, stall myself a bit right at the beginning. So that I had a little bit more distance between us, right? But I seem to have caught up to him awfully fucking quick. Which is not good. Up. Down. That one's really annoying because it just touches the ground and it's like, that one doesn't get lost in the canal. Why is it such a big deal? It's like, that one should theoretically be perfectly fine. Fuck you, bird. There we go.
Well done. You really taught those crooks a lesson.
Thank you, Mayor. So now the thing is, right, is I've got my 3 levels done. I can't do any more. There's still 3 worlds left, though, is the thing. Is there's still 3 worlds, and it's still, and the boss. So, I mean, I still have 4 levels left. So, I mean, like, it's not the best. Because it's like, now I have 3, like, actual worlds left. Not like before where it was like... Oh. Got the cord anyway. Fuck you. Not like before where I was just doing, like, the 2 levels plus the, What the hell was I doing? 2 levels plus the speedway, you know? It wasn't as easy as that. Because, like, in the first world, it's like, oh, there we go. Done, right? 2 levels plus the home. 2 worlds plus... Did I miss that fucker? I did. I did not. Oh, fuck. No, I didn't do either. God damn it. That right there just fucked me. I would have had it if I hadn't assumed that I missed that guy. So close. But yeah, that'll be it for this part. Thanks everybody for watching, and we'll see you next time.